What if life was constantly trying to talk to you? Yes, the usual dreams or animal numbers can be deep, but I'm talking everything from the cravings you have, the colors you're drawn to, the animals or insects that approach you or cross your path, even how you feel walking into a space. It is all communication. Lately, I've been seeing life is full of symbolism. Start to ask myself, what if none of this is random? What if every detail was a message? Okay, this is super random, but I have been obsessed with sauerkraut lately. I know this is random. Craving or, liking something that you don't usually like. This is very easy to brush off, like whatever. But I start to ask myself, why am I craving this? What is my body asking for? What is my spirit pointing towards? What nutrients or healing could this be trying to bring out of me? And if it's manifesting as a physical craving, what can this mean behind the scenes? What can this mean spiritually? Sauerkraut is fermented, which means it's full of probiotics, that good, healthy bacteria that supports your gut. And your gut, it's not just about digestion. Oh, the planes are outside right now. Your gut is where over 70% of your immune system lives. 90 to 95% of your serotonin is produced in your gut, and about 50% of your dopamine. This means when your gut is off, your mood, your energy, your clarity, that's going to be off too, okay? Sure, you've heard the gut is the second brain. So let's let it sink in. The chemicals that regulate your mood, your happiness, your sleep, your appetite, your digestion, even pain. These are all mostly made in your gut. And all of a sudden, I'm craving something that's really good for my gut. Yeah, I start to ask myself, what if this isn't random at all? Maybe my body is yearning for some type of balance. Maybe I'm subconsciously asking myself to clear out old energy, to get back into alignment physically, emotionally, mentally. Fermentation is transformation. Something raw is breaking down and it's shifting and it's becoming something more nourishing over time. That is the process of fermentation. Well, unless it's wine, I don't think wine is more nourishing than grapes. But anyway, in a weird way, that's exactly what I've been doing in this current season of my life. Is changing from the inside out, is trying to stay grounded, is trying to do right, is trying to listen to the messages in my body, my mind, my cravings. I'm trying to do things differently and bridge the gap between the reality that I see for myself versus the reality that I'm currently living. I don't know. To me, this process, it adds a whole new meaning to everything happens for a reason, which I truly wholeheartedly believe. So all I can do to reinforce this belief is look for reasons or try to connect the reasons to this truth. This is present in colors too. Lately, I've been drawn to orange, green, and red. I just bought green bar stools. Like, I've never had colorful bar stools. This is after coming out of an era where I love neutrals, black and beige were my favorite colors for a really long time. And all of a sudden, like I have orange nails. I'm like liking colors. Like my spirit has been screaming for them. Orange symbolizes creativity and green is about growth and healing. I have green all around me right now. Red is love, passion, expression. The more I pay attention, the clearer these symbols become. And I recently started writing down my dreams because they have been coming out more and more vividly. Even if it's like a quick 30-second dream that seems like it doesn't have more of a meaning, I'm paying attention to the timing, the symbols, the synchronicities, and really interesting things are happening. I'm having dreams about people, about facts that I didn't even know about them, or I'm talking to someone really close to me and I'm finding out they have had a similar dream as me. These synchronicities are getting deep, and I truly believe nothing is a coincidence. I think that prayer has a huge part in this process. I pray not just to speak, but to listen. I love to see my prayers echo throughout the day in ways that just make me feel seen by God. Sometimes I used to do this more so before. I haven't done it in a while. I'll even ask God for signs and I'll watch how it shows up throughout the week. I really like to focus in and pay attention to things that I hear once a week, two, three times a week, things that I hear repeatedly. I take that as a sign, as a symbol, as a message. It can come through as a phrase, a person, a moment that just really sticks out. It's really simple, but for some reason I can't ignore it. I don't see these as coincidences anymore. I don't just shrug them off. I see it as alignment. When I have a message come through strongly, like it's from a place of my intuition, I write it down because even when you have a knowing, even that feeling, even when it's so profound at first, it can fade out throughout the day. So I like to write that down to remind myself, like, oh, okay, this is the truth. Like, this is my unclouded truth. Recently, one of my favorite things has been taking a walk down my local trail and just observing. It's honestly wild, guys, how much joy I get from seeing people just interact. And it's the things that they say without knowing that they're being witnessed. They're just being human. You'll see certain messages come through, or you'll see a small interaction with a father and his daughter, or something. I don't know. And it's exactly what you needed to see or hear that day. And sometimes those small things end up being the biggest lesson of my day. We live in a world obsessed with logic. We live in a world obsessed with logic. I almost said oppressed, but maybe sometimes, yes. But some of the most real things aren't logical at all. They're spiritual. I'm sure you've heard the truth is stranger than fiction. So if this resonates with you, if you are feeling more led, more connected, more intuitive lately, you are not alone. If you are feeling this way, you might be feeling alone because it's not how everybody thinks. It's not how everyone moves. It's very different from what a large group's opinion might be. You tend to be the outlier. Society has told us that that is a bad thing. I'm here to tell you you're not alone, and that is a great thing. It just means you're becoming more conscious, and life is simply reflecting that back at you. Stay strong, keep going, keep living. It is good to not be like everyone else. Just stay you and keep on shining. And thank you so much for tuning into this message. I hope you heard something that you liked, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.